Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu. All you have to do
You guys are fast, man. Whoop. Here you are. That's what I like, enthusiastic. Enthusiastic for devotional servants.
Every day the sun will
Ew.
rise, and every day the sun will set.
I feel like laying on the beach for a little bit. What do you think?
What's the value of your life?
Yeah, let's lay on the beach, man.
You don't get
Enjoy the sunset, sunrise.
Take the name into your heart. Take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu. He has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya.
All right, man. Thank you for coming, everybody. Let's have some fun. Let's play with Krishna. Let's see if he's in the mood. Let's wake him up. He's been sleeping long enough. It's the Gopi hour. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Let's see. Krishna, Gauranga, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama.
Purchase your tracks today.
Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada. Shri Advaita Nityananda,
Purchase your
Gauranga
tracks today.
Gauranga. Shri Advaita Nityananda, Gauranga Gauranga. Shri Advaita Nityananda, Gauranga Gauranga. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Rasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Purchase your tracks today.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Purchase your tracks today.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Krishna, 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 Hari Hari. One more. Let's see, which one shall we do? You know which one. Yeah. Krishna.
I'll see the beat down.
Ooh, purchase your tracks now, man. I haven't paid for any track, man. And they keep playing. I'm not going for the programming. Ooh. Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Oh my Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Oh, wow. Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. All right, turn your microphones on. And let's chant some japa here.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hari 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 Rama
Hare
Hari Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari Krishna
Hare
Hari Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Hari Hari Rama Hari
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hari Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hari Rama
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Hari Hari
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare,
Hari Krishna
Hare
Hari
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hari
Rama, Hare
Hari
Hare.
Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hari
Hare,
Hari Hari Rama Hari Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari Hari
Krishna,
Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hari Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hari
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hari Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Hari Rama
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama Hari
Krishna Hare
Hari Hari
Krishna,
Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Krishna Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Hari Rama Hari Rama
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Hari
Krishna Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Hare
Hari Hari
Krishna
Rama Hari Rama Rama Rama
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Krishna Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama Hare
Hari
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama 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 Hari Hari Hari
Krishna
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 Hari
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama
Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare
Rama Rama Rama
Krishna
Hari 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hari
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama
Hari Rama 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 Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari
Hare Rama Hare Rama
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 Rama Hari
Hare
Hari Hari Krishna Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna Hare
Hari Rama
Hare Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama Hari
Rama
Hari Hari
Rama
Krishna Hari
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hari 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 Rama Hari
Krishna
Rama Rama
Hare
Rama Hari
Rama
Hari Krishna Hari Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Krishna Hare
Rama Rama Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hari Krishna
Hare Rama
Krishna
Hare Rama
Rama Hari
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare,
Hari Rama
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Hari Rama
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hari
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Krishna
Hari Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama Hari
Rama
Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hari
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hari
Hare
Hari Hari Rama
Hare
Hari Rama
Krishna Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari Krishna Hari
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hari Hari Hari
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hari
Hare Hare,
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama Rama,
Rama.
Hare Hare, Krishna Rama Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama Rama
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare, Rama Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Hare,
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare 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 Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare, Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
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 Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Jaya
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare,
Shri Chaitanya,
Hare
Jaya
Rama, Hare
Nitya,
Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Shri
Jaya
Krishna,
Jaya
Hare
Shri
Jaya
Rama,
Chaitanya, Jaya
Jaya Shri Advaita
Nityananda,
Chandra,
Jaya Shri
Gaura
Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta
Shri Chaitanya
Vrinda.
Jai
Mute your mics,
Chaitanya
please. Thank you.
Jai Shri Advaita Chandra Jai Gauranga.
Mute your mics, please. Tom. All right. Here, I'll put the link again in there for this one. This is Chaitanya Chandramrita. So if you don't, so just listen if you can't do this right away. I don't want any big explanations here. Either do it or don't do it. There you go. Okay. And then just, if you can't figure it out, just listen. Okay. It's in the private chat. Hare Krishna. So let's see, what mischief can we get into? Yeah, this morning I heard Lalita talking about being trustworthy. That's, I was listening and then I was chanting this morning and I was thinking, Krishna's the one that's not trustworthy. I don't trust him. I'm telling you the truth, man. He's not just. There's no justice in Krishna. He's part of the injustice league. Completely unjust. We should be thrown into the depths of hell according to justice. The justice of the, between with the balance of the scales, We should be in darkness right now. But because he is so unjust, he said, I'm just going to liberate them. I don't care. They follow this path. Isn't that amazing? All we're doing is following the path he's chalked out, that the acharyas have chalked out. The essence, where it's all leading, all the Vaidhi stuff, and that wherever you are, it's all leading to this simple, amazing path. So easy, so clear. Yeah. Gets clearer all the time because we have these really amazing discussions. Yeah. When the Mayavadis, I was thinking this morning also, when the Mayavadis were converted by Lord Caitanya, at first they believed Brahman was it, and they would speculate on the Brahman, that we're God and, God, all these things that they don't know their actual position, even in Brahman, level. And there's a happiness they were feeling from speculating, talking about the impersonal Brahman. Oneness, kind of what they do now, oneness, it's all one, right? The big new age people, matter of fact, people, this is the highest thing people can understand, basically, where mankind is, where their understanding is that we're all one. Many people that are seeing what's going on here, they're trying to, oh yeah, thanks there, Tom. They're trying to drive the path. They say the way to get out of this is to realize that we're all one. See, that's another stage. And Lord Caitanya came to teach us simultaneous oneness and difference. In other words, the Lord is the Lord. The Lord is this person that we know so little about, but are knowing more and more about. And with great happiness, tasting our way in this mind of understanding. Okay? And then there's us, the devotee, here, that we're being sustained by this contact. See, this is close encounters of a third kind here. Did you know that? This is the transcendental version. First contact. We're here to get a bunch of people and put them in the spaceship and take them to a new world. You ever see that movie? Don't ask Lolita. She's never seen anything. Not even Close Encounter, the most famous movie in the world. She hasn't seen that one, right? River knows that movie. Do you know that movie, Shamaguri? Are you a movie watcher? Close Encounter to a Third Kind. Did you see that one? Yes, everybody except Lolita sees. She's got a lot to catch up on. Nah, she ain't going to do it. She's watching the best movie of all now. Most interesting one. Yeah. So they get all these people, to take them to the new place at the end of the movie, And that's basically what we're doing. We're giving everybody a close encounter of the third kind, It's something alien to them. Yeah, but very natural. They very, very alien for, our experience. That's why it's so revolutionary, when you make this. I remember when I first, in that 1973, I think it was, when my second close encounter was amazing, man. I felt a love that, what is this love, man? Wow, it's so powerful, all encompassing, man. I didn't have any idea that existed. Compassion and a love like that, for everything and everybody, It was amazing. See, so this is where it's all going. See, so we're following the path of the acharyas. See, this is when, that's why speculation. If you're a Vaidhi Bhakta following the Vaidhi Bhakti path, ultimately you're going to have to give up speculation. You're just going to have to find an experienced devotee who is tasting this nectar like Lord Caitanya tastes. Only they know this path. Only Lord Caitanya knew this path. Only his guru knew this path. See? Only his guru's guru knew this path. And that's the line. That's why you learned this path here, right? Because only I knew this path. You think any of these gurus know? Are they teaching it? Even if they knew the path, if they're not teaching it, hey. That's why it doesn't matter. A lot of people, Janaki was saying, you missed the boat, they told her, 40 years ago. You missed the boat, because she was just in the in-between, right after Prabhupada disappeared, or right before. She ended up having to take initiation from the grand disciple. Said, you missed the boat. You didn't get Prabhupada as your guru. See? And they all did, and they all became gurus because they were the first, right? The seconds had to work for it, man, harder. Yeah, it was easy peasy for them. All they had to do was take initiation. And as soon as Prabhupada disappeared, so many became, if they wanted to do that, they could become gurus, right? All you have to do is speculate a little bit. Say that, oh yeah, now it's been passed on to us. Now we're the saviors of the universe like Prabhupada, right? Put the seats up. See, but you didn't miss. She didn't miss. Now she's got the real path. The real path here is tasting the nectar without speculation. See, all I do is taste these verses and share, just share it with people. Clarify it, magnify it. That's the happiness of a devotee. Make it more clear. Just like Jesus said. So Jesus, all devotees, they say the essence is the same. It says the mark of a real prophet. If you're empowered by the transcendental Lord, then you will make clear what has been said before. That's how don't worry about any degrees on the wall. Forget about that. Don't worry about even who my guru is. Be intelligent. Does whatever you studied before, is it more clear? Is there anything, Prabhupada's books, are they more clear? Are they more understandable? Do you feel more connected? Do you feel more ecstatic? See, that's the standard. See, make more clear Why is it more clear? Because it's Bhagavad Gita 10:10 again. That devotee, if they're authorized and a real spiritual master, their understanding will come from bhakti. They're a real bhakti Vedanta. See, bhakti first, Vedanta second. See, their Vedanta will be strong because of bhakti. It's the power behind the word. It's the power behind Krishna. You know, we all know it's always the woman that wears the pants in the family. Bhakti is Radha, man. She represents devotion. It's the power of Krishna, man. That's why Bhakti first, then Vedanta. Vedanta means what? Understanding, right understanding. To those who worship Krishna, see, taste that name in spontaneous, wonderful, ecstatic love. To them, I give them the understanding and the real knowledge, the Vedanta. See, I don't need anybody, I don't need a fire sacrifice, with bananas and a fire and all this pomp to be a Bhakti Vedanta. You guys decide. Do you think this Vedanta comes from Bhakti? Did I do a course in Bhakti Shastra or anything? Where does this Vedanta come from? Bhagavad Gita 10:10 being the actual verse. Otherwise, forget about being a real guru. I mean, we're doing real this is really humbling, man. If you don't come to this standard, you can't deliver your devotees. The Lord gives deliverance to his devotees. That's what the book teaches, right? Chapter 1 of Bhagavad Gita. When you're being ready to be delivered, you meet the bona fide spiritual master who has the greatest Vedanta. You got to see if anybody from a neutral position, anybody, all of ISKCON, all of God, you should come here and see, is Gaurahari's Vedanta better than anybody else? I mean, really honestly, because, I want it proved. I also want it proved. I want to know, is there any Vedanta better than this? Because I'll follow that person. I'll surrender to that person. I will. I'll become their disciple. I want to learn from some person like that. I'm willing to, I'll put all you guys on the table, on the card table, man. You're all my wealth, right? The wealth, my disciples are my wealth. I'll put all my chips on the table. Think of it as a poker game. Show me your hand. See, do you have a better hand? Do you have a better Vedanta? And I'll we'll all go to you. We'll all bow down, man. Kiss your feet even. Yeah. See, Bhakti Vedanta, Bhakti comes from that. That's why you see Hare Krishna. Radha's name first gives you the power to understand the glories of the name Krishna. The absolute truth. It represents even Krishna represents the absolute truth. Absolute truth. Na, the pleasure, the ananda. See, without the ananda, you cannot understand Krishna. See, and without the Krish, the absolute truth, you cannot relish the ananda. They go together. They're eternally together. And only devotees can see. You get Vedanta from them being dancing in your heart. Ooh, see, there you go. That's a person who can show you clearly how to get into Vrindavan quick. That's all our class is all about, how to get into Vrindavan quickly. In this life even. Hey, heck, you don't have to go anywhere. It just, Vrindavan consciousness just awakens. Krishna appears in your heart. Radha appears in your heart. And they start dancing. You start dancing. All this is a dance, man. It's all about dancing. All about having fun at this stage. You want to have fun in devotional service? River put up a picture of Meena, before and after picture that Meena put up originally, And but you could tell the difference because her heart wasn't, she was following, Prabhupada and doing austerities and chanting and giving classes even, and looking kind of like that, real serious and kind of like just came out of a grave, very grave. Isn't that interesting, that word grave? And then it's about, it's like, yeah, the words, it's amazing, But then she had this picture of being in our Sangha, around the devotees here. See, when the heart is happy, faces the index of the mind. She should be judging by that standard, but people don't know. Even though Prabhupada said the face is the index of the mind, and here's the deeper level purport for you guys. The face is really the index of the heart. If you have a happy heart, you're going to be smiling, man. You're going to be looking like, let's see, do we have any? You're going to be looking like this. See? You're going to be looking like this. You're going to be looking like this. See? You're going to be looking like this. I caught him in a good moment. See? It's so simple. It's so easy if you come here. Otherwise, man, is it complicated. Are you going to have to jump through hoops? You go out there. Go to any of these teachers. Oh, is it going to be hard, man? Oh, are you going to be doing austerities? Oh, you're going to be, following the program, man. You're going to be following the program. Here, you just program with the truth, man. Truth will set you free, right? It's just like Jesus says, the Lord's looking for worship in spirit and truth. That's all we do, right? We get really spirited here, huh? Can you tell? Wildly spirit, like wild horses in the prairie out there. Wild bhakti. That's the way it was 500 years ago. You come here, you get a little preview of what it was like over there. Having great time with Krishna, man. Spontaneous manifestations, just like going on an improv stage, in a theater. I used to love the classes in college. That's the only class I attended. I hated school except for that class, improv. You just get on stage and you just, you move with the bodies of people, See, that's the shadow of that. Even that I liked. You just move with the other bodies, spontaneously. But then, man, this is the upgrade, Tom. You move with the body of the Lord. Man, your body, you get close to the body of the Lord, and man, boom, a symphony begins. Govinda, all right. Govinda. Govinda. See? Govind. Ah. It's always the ah. See, Radha's the ah. Ah. Na. Ra. Da. A lot of ah. See, that's the Ananda. What happened to Govinda? Oh, there he is. How come he's not up here? Oh, let's do it like this, maybe. I think I got to do it like, there you go. I'll put myself there, maybe. Is this a way to do it? Oh, yeah. Let me try that again here. Oh, it doesn't, well, too many people. Okay, so I got to do it like this. Or there's another way. Let's see, let's try this here. And where's, yeah, okay. Can everybody see everybody pretty good? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it, man. Radha, Krishna. Yeah. All right, let's read something here. Oh. I'm just going to read some various verses here. So here's text number 3. Not attainable by the faithful performers of pious deeds, not understood by those engaged in austerity, meditation and yoga, not guessed by those absorbed in detachment, renunciation, or prayers, and unknown to even devotees full of love for Govinda. The secret of pure devotional service has been revealed by the holy name during Lord Gore's advent. See, how was that secret revealed? Okay? It's revealed by Lord Gore's advent. He appears, right? And people were chanting before that. They're doing renunciations, just like now. This is how you know. It's a rerun. An ever fresh rerun. Isn't it nice to have an ever fresh rerun? Not bored. See, Lord Gore's advent. The secret, this great secret, the secret of tasting the nectar of God. The nectar of God is God himself, tasting the nectar of closeness with God. And it's manifested in chanting the holy name, which is God. And people don't know that because they're too busy doing renunciations and something else. And they don't know this path until you see a person demonstrating and tasting this nectar, tasting the nectar of the name. You know, you got to see it and demonstrate. You got to see it. Otherwise, it hasn't appeared. That's why it didn't really appear clearly with Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Bhaktisiddhanta, because they're out there in their room tasting it, not before you. Therefore, nobody knows. See, and then they taught. They acted outside, external bhakti, right? Build temples, work for Krishna, rules, regulations. That's what you saw, right? Whatever a great man does and you see, common men follow. So they're doing inviting now, except here in this Sangha. Because we're doing a new demonstration, this appearance of tasting the name as the path of choice. Tasting this nectar and being empowered by this closeness with God. Isn't that amazing empowerment? It's full, it's juicy. It's intoxicating. See? And then you see, wow, this is better than renunciation. That's why I say just come here for 30 days or 60 days or a lifetime. Look at you guys. I went fishing one day. I threw out the line, caught a Johan and a Lilita. And look, they're still here, man. Caught them, reeled them in. You ever see these fishermen? They reel, they catch the fish, man. The fish stays on the hook. They can reel them in. What do? They throw them on land, right? You ever see those fish? They throw it right on the land. Where did you guys land, you little fish in the water? You landed on the bank of Vrindavan. And you don't want to go back into the waters of Maya anymore, do you? Many of you. You like it out there, huh? You like it on this land. Isn't it solid, isn't it? Happiness. You become an amphibian. See, now you're amphibian. You see, you got more power than an ordinary person. You can jump back in the water. See, but you can breathe now the spiritual atmosphere. See, you're like a dolphin. See, dolphins, they live. See, you see, the dolphin is smart, man. It breathes air, and then it can dive in the water. What do you think they used dolphins in the past times? It's a beautiful animal, smarter than us, I think. More loving, They like to play with people, There are benefactors and benedictors. See, but we become like dolphins, man. We're breathing the air. What air? This is the atmosphere of the spiritual world. We kick that hole. Just like Vamanadev, man. You don't know how much power this. Kicked a hole right in the universal coverings, man. I'm not lying. Don't think I'm exaggerating. Kicked a hole in those universal coverings, man. My toe went right in there, man. Toe or tongue, or I'm not sure. We licked our way into the kingdom of God. See, honey lickers. The Lord gives us the mercy to do that, to be like Vamana, kick a hole right into all the material coverings, man, and pierce even Brahman. See, and go and kiss the feet of Lord Caitanya. That's what's going on here, man. Big stuff, man. You think this is a small mission? Are you kidding, man? Show me one Guru Dev that kicked a hole in the universe or put their tongue through the universe there and tasting the nectar of Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet, huh? Show me. Because if they have, these are the symptoms. You'll see that love that no one else can show. See, that's why in the real line, the real line is chapter 1 of Adi Lila. You meet the greatest devotee. The greatest devotee is the devotee of Lord Caitanya, not just Radha and Govinda. No. Not if you're a devotee of Radha and Krishna, you're not the greatest devotee because you won't have the symptoms you see here. I know I was in Vrindavan, a lot of devotees of Govinda, Radha and Krishna, but not ecstatic like this. Why? Because I'm a devotee of Lord Caitanya, or at least aspiring to be. I'm always aspiring to be more trustworthy. Because Krishna knows I can't be trusted, man. I'm like him sometimes. You all know I can't be trusted. You never know what I'm going to do or say.
Krishna is unpredictable.
Completely, man. I come here to just be calm and peaceful, And
I also don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, that's the way it is, man. You can't trust Krishna, and after a while, you just, he's just kind of like that, and I don't know what else to do, man. He's the greatest, the greatest person to hang out with, man. The greatest connection we can make. It's about, networking and connections in the world. Everybody's into net. You get into this network, man. Start networking with Krishna and Radha and the devotees and the acharyas. This is all a network, man. A special network. Anybody want to get into this network, man? It's great, man. We got a communication going, man. Very secret, very mysterious here. And the only way is by being associated with devotees, following the path of the acharyas. That's what I do. I just follow the path. They made it really simple in Kali Yuga for fools. If you're not ready to admit you're a fool, well, stay out there and be a big guru. Be really smart. Go get your PhDs. Yeah. Get a lot of followers, neophytes. Yeah. Get a lot of problems. Go ahead, man. I only get the best. Yeah. I get the best associates, the best friends, best disciples. Krishna just sends them over here, man. You go, you get all the problems out there. You can have all your thousands of disciples, man. I'll just take the best. Better to have a few wonderful friends, that are sincere, their hearts. I get the blessed are the pure in heart, they shall see God types. I love it, man. You can have the ones that maybe have a lot of other motives, because because you can't get free. You're bound by your disciples. Your disciples are bound by you. You're blind leaders leading people blind. If you're not Bhagavad Gita 10:10, you're not a real representative of the Gaudiya Vaishnava line. I'm sorry, man. It's just time to tell you the birds and the bees and anybody else willing to listen. You need an empowered devotee. I mean, isn't it logical? Wouldn't you? Spiritual master is a master of spirit, has mastered Krishna, and Krishna has mastered them. He's their master. Isn't that a spiritual master? Yeah. Don't they communicate that Krishna into you so you become like that? You go and learn Mridanga from a Mridanga master, you're supposed to come out like them. But if you're not a Mridanga master and you teach students, they're going to be as good as you, and that's not very good, is it? Well, that's what we got with Guru Devs and Vaishnavism. They're idols. Sorry to break it to you. No, I'm not sorry at all. It's the truth. Truth will set you free. And hey, man, if you worship the Lord with pure ecstatic love and prema, then you're a real guru. You should love this preaching. If you hate me and you hate this preaching, it only means you're just contaminated, because if you were the real deal, you would love this. If I'm not the real deal, throw me out. I live by this preaching. If you don't see ecstatic devotion here, I stand by that. The book stands by it. I stand by the book. I stand by, you need to meet the greatest devotee with the greatest devotion, with the greatest understanding because of that devotion. I stand by that truth. If you don't, stand over with Acharya Devs and Radhanath and all that, and stand over there. And I stand by this truth, and whoever's with me can come over here. Because whoever does come over here, they sure look happier than those over there. So anybody over there want to come where you see a lot more smiles and a lot of clear truth and getting clearer every day and more ecstatic every day? Do you notice? Do you see are we going backwards, by the way? Does it look like we're backwards? Do we look stuck? Do we look like we're in neutral? Or are we driving the car down the road at high speed with turbocharged? Do you hear our engines revving, just ready to go? And these other guys, their cars need, they can't even fix the cars. Their cars, they're just stuck in the junkyard. You ever see the broken down cars? Yeah. See? Yeah. Why is this? Because we're following the real path acceptable to the Lord. We're following the will of the Lord. The will of the Lord is the book, man, as it is. And I got the order from Prabhupada to preach it. He said, listen, wait for it, Tom. Full approval. Why wouldn't he be happy about people going to Godhead in this life? Why should it be 10,000 years and then you take a birth and Prabhupada comes and you see him and oh, Prabhupada, you're the only Acharya. I worshipped you for 10,000 years. Oh, you're the only Acharya. Oh, the only one that's and Prabhupada will say, oh, you missed all these other Acharyas that were there. Oh, they were supposed to help you. Oh, you were waiting for this 10,000 year speculation of the Rhythmics. Like the Christian, oh, there's only going to be Jesus is going to come from in the cloud with the long flowing and the white robe. If he doesn't have a white robe and long flowing hairs, and these demons know that, and you know what they do? They go, the one guy in Russia, man, he's got the long hair and the flowing white robe, and people thought they saw Jesus again. And I listened to the guy, he's as mundane as anything, has no idea about transcendental Ras. No taste, therefore he's mundane, material, and plus all these, and people don't know, it's neophytes. They don't know the difference. They're looking at the uniform. Even Sridhar Maharaj said, he gave the advice to the ISKCON devotees. Oh, it doesn't matter if you're qualified. Just put on the uniform. Put on the sannyasi thing and take disciples. He told them that. I remember. That's the kind of gurus you got out there. They just wear the uniform. Okay? That's why you see I wear a t-shirt. I don't wear neck beads or tilak because I want to prove it's all about the word, man. The power of the word, the power of bhakti, the power of the truth, the power of right understanding that delivers people. Isn't that a good example to show that it's not a superficial what you wear, who gives you the rubber stamp in some group? It's by what you know and what you feel. Is it transcendental? Ooh, is your punch gonna pack some power, man? Punch holes right through Maya, man. That's the essence, really, you know. What is Prabodhananda doing in this whole poem? Just showing how important the mercy of Lord Caitanya is. And you listen to that poem, if he was here, you would really get it, because you be a person that knows an experienced devotee that experienced the mercy of Lord Caitanya. But you see, now all we have is words. People don't even read that. They don't know its import. Therefore, you need to meet somebody like Prabodhananda that has that kind of firm conviction in Lord Caitanya. Know the title? Why do I have firm conviction, Lord? Because I see the power of Lord Caitanya working. I experience that. And if you see something fantastic and great, and you're a recipient of that mercy, are you going to testify? That's all we do. We're all testimonials, right? To what? To the mercy of Lord Caitanya, which is where? Here. If it's nowhere else, you should be here. What, you don't want to go back to Godhead or Godhead to come to you? You don't want to be ecstatic like Lord Caitanya and Nityananda and all their real followers? Well, this is the only place I see teaching this. Is there anybody that really wants Krishna? People don't know Krishna. That's the problem. Their gurus can't teach them the real Krishna, or won't. It's really more they can't. See? So anyway, we got the approval of the disciplic line. We're tasting like Lord Caitanya was tasting because he's given us that power to taste this nectar. See? And to preach based on this taste and understanding that we got. If you see something fantastic, yeah, it's fantastic, man, isn't it? Isn't it nice to see happy persons, happy devotees who have found the treasure? Yeah, it's amazing, man. What else we got here? Yeah. So, whether seen, touched, glorified, remembered, bowed down from afar, or worshipped, Sri Chaitanya gives the nectar of pure love of Krishna to his devotees. Again, how do you know where this path is? You see a devotee who is bowing down from afar. Say, how about 550 years in the future? Bowing, that's pretty far, isn't it? If you're a real devotee bowing down from that distance, and you're a real devotee, there is no distance, right? They got the nectar of pure love of Krishna, don't they? They're a real devotee. How many gurus are like that? Why do I keep bringing them up? Well, because you need to know Guru Tattva. If you don't know who the real guru is the person in this verse. If the real guru in our Gaudiya Vaishnava line is a real associate of the Lord. And how do you know? They bow down from afar, or they think, they remember, they chant their Lord's name. And what happens? Love of Krishna. You see with your own eyes, not this no-show baloney. You found the real path. Am I not telling you the essence of the verse? You know, have you ever heard anyone explain it more clear, more reasonable, more logical, pointing where, how to attain the mercy of Lord Caitanya? In other words, 99.9% of Vaishnavas, much less the world, are not like that verse. Because if you are like that verse, you can take any one of those 99.9% persons, and if they come here and they're looking for the real God, the real truth, they will get it. It won't be, like a step or a bewilderment or a blind alley, because that verse is here. And that's the path, is the devotee themselves who does that. Bow down, think of the Lord, chant the Lord's name, chant his pastimes, and taste the nectar of the meaning of these verses. And communicates that. And if that goes in you, that word, that truth goes in you, that programming, you become deprogrammed from all these baloney things, all these false acharyas, false spiritual masters. That you need that deprogramming, right? And you're programmed with what? The truth of that verse. You become a recipient of the mercy. You become a real devotee, because that's the path, is the devotee that does like that. That's the real spiritual master. You need to find a real associate of the Lord, and they're rare, man. Then you have possibility to get this mercy, and so many have here already. And you're just getting rolling, right there, Lalita? You're just getting started. It's just the beginning. We're working on trusting that unfair Lord who should be throwing us all into the hellish position, and still why does he like people like us, Lalita? I have no idea. It doesn't make sense.
He's unpredictable, Guru Maharaj. You can't understand it. It is because, for me, I know the reason. I don't know the reason for you. For me, I know the reason, because I love his son. That's what he likes.
Yeah, and I also love his son. I love his sons. There's so many, the Prabhupada, Rupa Goswami. Yeah. I was always able to recognize Jesus. I don't know. That's why I say it's got to be past line. If you can recognize, like, you just get it even in a book. It's like, I knew when I read just a few verses of it, I said, this is the Son of God. He is him. I believe. I was like, yeah, my heart believed him. Boom, man. And same thing with Prabhupada. I read one friggin' verse about Prabhupada, in the Science of Self-Realization. Yeah, and it's not even perfect, the book, because, there's all, But anyway, just one verse. I said, this guy also knows God. I was right down in the temple in 2 minutes, gave everything, turned to, give me a dhoti. I'm gonna follow this guy.
It's like seeing Jesus with glasses on his head or wearing a blue jeans, and really.
Yeah. There was a movie, Jesus 2000. Maybe you can find that movie. It was very good, actually. I liked the Jesus. They portrayed him like ordinary and extraordinary at the same time. But he knew he was, he knew he was blessed had the blessing, and it was very interesting. And then in the end of the movie, he said, I will come again, and all this. And so they show him at that time, he came, again, and he was dressed in regular clothes.
See, yeah, that's what I feel as well. You can recognize him in devotees. You see, he's carrying Jesus completely. There he is.
Yeah, people don't know. See, you got to go beyond the dress, and Jesus did. All his real followers did ultimately, because that's the only way to do it. You have to associate with one who goes beyond the dress, beyond the rules, the regulations, and sees the purpose of them. See, that's why I always love this poem of Prabodhanandana, because it goes beyond the dress, it goes into the essence. And I love preaching the essence. And if you come here, you'll get the essence, because the preaching of the Vaishnavas at this time is more on the external bhakti. Varnashram dharma, rules, regular ceremonies, just kind of imitate the devotees. See, and not the deeper thing, what is a devotee? That's what you're going to get here. And people will be very happy to get that, because it's nice to go deep. If you go deep, you get more immersion into who and what Krishna is. It's more nourishing. You feel it, and you feel actually the Lord awaken beyond the external worship. And that is so fantastic, man, that awakening. And then the nourishing, you nourish Krishna, you become his parent. See, Son of Man. The Son of Man is actually Krishna. People don't know this. You could say the Son of Man is actually God. See, the Son comes into your awareness. You realize, okay. You see, that's why it says, one who hears the pastimes is purified, and you get taste. Then you have to continue feeding that baby, that Krishna inside you, and he grows more and more and more. And therefore you grow. You notice the devotee grows and the Lord grows at the same time.
You grow as a devotee, yeah.
Yeah, you grow as a devotee. And the Lord, because the Lord is growing inside you, we're feeding him. This is what you see. You see progression here. You can look at my classes, Lalita's classes, everybody's, Rivers that are more out there. You see their progress. You could see whoever's coming. You could see Fanny's progress. Anyone, Janaki's, whoever's expressing themselves, sharing. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, and so this is the divine intervention for the devotees. This is where you can make a big leap while this is here. Otherwise, you don't make the leap, because it's all by association. If whoever is convinced that we're the real deal, I mean, we're not exaggerating. I'm not lying to people. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not trying to gather disciples, just to gather them and have the prestige of having disciples. I'm doing this for the taste, It gets me out of material motivations. There's the taste. It's the only thing that's going to really purify the heart. It's Krishna. It's the spotlessly pure. I ain't going to try and be the pure one. No. The Lord is the pure one. I'm just too busy tasting and that purity of the Lord, and the result is up to him. That gets you out of the false ego. The false ego wants to be the pure one, wants to see that's imitating God. No. The Lord showed me enough. You do enough ecstatic worship, and the Lord shows you the spots. More and more and more. You just keep wiping them down, with this worship. As well, you don't have to be pretentious, just honest. Govinda says, spoke to Fanny recently, and she is so radiant, so beautiful with Bhakti Prem. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah. Takes one to know one. Yeah, see, Govinda's heart is like that. Very nice, very clean. Because it's Bhakti. It's the only thing that's going to clean our heart. Yeah. Wow, 23 people here today. Hey, thank you. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. We're just a band of people. We're here just because we like to chant. I mean, the Lord has given us this path of attraction. And we just come here to play with Krishna, to get close with Krishna. You know, we rendezvous with Krishna and chant his names and discuss his pastimes and his mission. Yeah, simple. And everything works. Janardhan says, I'm honest. I only want you only want the best, huh? I want association with all of them. Yeah. Okay, let's see what other mischief we can get into here. Yeah, I love these verses. They're so good. So here's one. The splendid path of pure devotional service which bewildered the great sages of the past, which material intelligence has no power to attain, to enter, which Shukadeva Goswami was not able to understand, and which the merciful Lord Krishna never revealed to his closest friend, is the path, is the place where the dear devotees of Lord Gaur happily enjoy pastimes. So that's this confidential. What you see here is this kind of thing. See, the Lord Gaur and his devotees enjoy these pastimes of close association. It puts on a show in the world that's different than any of these. You could see they're great people, they're great devotees, great Vaishnavas, great ISKCON devotees, great Gaudiya Vaishnavas, great persons. But this show is very unique, very uncommon. See? And this is the only way you'll know the difference. Otherwise, you'll think that's great. You'll see there are great sannyasis out there. Yeah, Narayan Raj was a great sannyasi. He was a nice man. He was a good person. He dedicated his life to Krishna. And many Radhakund Babajis also. They follow sincerely the path. But I don't know. I'm here to show the path of Lord Caitanya that maybe they probably didn't know the extent of it yet. Because it is so rare. See, this verse is, if you read the verse, you see it's so rare to find this path and these symptoms of where the dear devotees of Lord Gaur have their pastimes. Where they have their pastimes, there's extraordinary realization, extraordinary depth of understanding, extraordinary depth of ecstasy. It's extraordinary. If you come here, you begin to see it. You begin to see this is the verse. This is the actual meaning of the verse in live time, not just in the book. Otherwise, it just is in the book. It stays in the book. It's not in your experience. That's why things go so fast here. That's why you see it's so ecstatic here. You found the place where the dear devotees of Lord Gaur are having pastimes. Therefore, not only it's an extraordinary place, but an extraordinary results happen here. Right? All right, so River, give us a word.
Hi, Maharaj. Absolutely. You are the Lord lives in you so deeply when you explain the verses. You know, it's him talking.
your living experience with the Lord brings these verses alive. You know, we can feed. We can feed on that. feed Krishna on that vibration. And the fact that in this Sangha, with it being the spiritual family, and with it being real, and because the Lord resides here, and because Maharaj is representing, is as good as the God, this is the real family. We can really come home. We can really grow into being ourselves and letting all of those things that we have been using, you know, to just live in this false ego behind, because it is real here. You know, you bring that reality to us. You bring the depths of this real family, wanting to be together in the family, wanting to celebrate and worship Krishna. You know, people do that. You know, they, with my family, they get together, you know, they don't want other people around, just the family people. And I'm not allowed to go because I am unpredictable. I'm completely unpredictable. So I'm not allowed to join that. But here, you know, they're not real. You know, they don't have the Lord within their hearts to give, to share, to transcend all of our offenses or all our behavior, because we're growing. They don't have that. And here, you just lay that out, give that space to grow, so we can grow together as real devotees, as the real family, and we can transcend with the energy of God, with Gauranga, the personality, the supreme personality. You bring that through, so we can grow, and we have changed, and we are changing, and we are growing, we are receiving, we are letting go, and we can be in this real family. I have been looking, Maharaj, for a family. I have been looking, where's the compassion? Where is the compassion? Where is the love? Where's the love? Where is it? Oh my God, I couldn't find these things in my own family, you know. And here now, you've brought that all to my heart, to my table, to want to sit on this table to celebrate and worship the Lord with you, and you guys who have been growing with Maharaj, same as I have. Wow. Thank you very much, Maharaj. Brilliant. What I've been looking for, I have found what I've been looking for. I didn't realize completely how true and real it was. You have made that happen. You have touched my heart so many times with this truth that there's nothing else, because the real compassion is here. The Lord is here. Pure love, pure spiritual knowledge. It's all here, and we feel the bliss. We feel the bliss. We show the ecstasy. We show that we're real, and we really have the Lord, because we have always had a real guru. We've always had that potency from you. And wow, it's amazing. Thank you very much. And thank you to all the devotees. Yeah, because it's about family. You mean, I like solitude. I like solitude. You know, I like it when the PAs aren't here and there's some space, but I love to be with this family, because this is what it's about, Maharaj. This is the greatest example for every Sangha, for everybody out there, because of the Lord residing in it. And it is the greatest show. And thank you to the devotees on YouTube for joining today and being part of this great experience. You know, thank you so much. Thank you, Maharaj.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Great. Govinda, what do you got to say, man?
I say River's got an amazing laugh. You know, it's such a delightful laugh. That's like, it just reminds me of the cowherds, of the pastimes of Krishna stealing the butter with the monkeys. It's such a beautiful laugh. Amazing. I'm just so happy because, you know, some days I walk in the forest and it's days and days I don't see people. And then I come into the towns and the cities and it's the opposite. I like the contrast. I found myself a little tape recorder, you know, the old-fashioned, old style. Been looking for one for a long time. They're hard to find, but they give a nice effect when you record bhajans. And as the batteries wear out, it gives a kind of distortion that you get through a loop effect. So it's kind of old style. So I'm working with a lot of things like that, having a lot of fun. Thank you so much to the devotees. Lolita, Rajiv, Freddie, all the devotees who've sent me contributions to carry on, to keep my appliances going. I'm sitting in spoons, I'm charging everything to the max. It's an amazing life. It's an amazing life. I was reading Sisastikam prayers the other day, and you know, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sharing about put Krishna consciousness into books. Your classes are books, volumes of books. You know, I worked it out one time over 26 years, 3 classes a day. There's 29,000 videos out there, which are books. They're books on the same level of Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda, Bhaktisiddhanta. They're the same. They're the same nectar of devotion. To be able to just be here is amazing for me. Just to have people, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, 3 people have offered me a place to stay. I'm still wandering around. I'm happy in my tent.
Wow.
3 people from diverse sections of society, from a gypsy fella, from you know, quite a well-to-do lady in the Gurdwara, from a devotee. Amazing, amazing. I relish what you've given, Guru Maharaj. All the understanding I've got is from you. You know, the things you said, I still remember, you know, like the cows in Vrindavan and the devotees, the verses. We read the verses. We're actually tapping into the spiritual universes. Your insight and your depth is par excellence, what you've given us. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love it. I love this family. Like what River's saying. And I had to laugh when she said her family don't invite her because she's unpredictable. That's quite funny. It made me laugh. Dear River. All of you devotees are so dear, and welcome to everybody on YouTube. If I get my act together or somebody can help me, I'll eventually get out there and understand other formats, but I'm a bit slow. Thank you.
Yeah, great. All right. Hey, Shamaguri, give us a word.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good.
Yeah. I'm happy I know how to work with this mic now.
Good. Yes, it's nice.
Yeah. Took a long time. I'm a slow learner. When it comes to technical things, oh.
I know. I have to put up with you guys. You guys are so tech unsavvy.
Yeah. Guru Dev. You know, your class from yesterday, also here it was evening, yeah? It was.
It was powerful, wasn't it?
Yeah. Very, very powerful. Yeah. And when you said in this class, you know, I'm just wearing a t-shirt and like this, you know, I thought, you're the rebellion guru.
You do what? What?
You understand?
What?
The rebellion guru. Rebellion.
Yeah,
rebellious.
rebellious guru.
You're the rebellious guru.
Hell, man.
The rebellion guru.
Nityananda was like that. He always did the opposite. Lord Caitanya would do the opposite.
Okay.
I'm like that. Avadut. See my name up there. That's why, you know, they don't expect any unavadut behavior here. Man, it's very avadut. Opposite.
I know.
What else there, Shamaguri? Spit it out.
Mm-hmm. So I'm okay.
Okay?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, good. Thanks, Shamaguri. Tom, what do you got to say?
Well, I don't have much to say. It's going perfect already. I don't have to add anything. You're complete.
Okay, great, Tom. Thank you.
So
And
thank
how
you.
about Lilita?
Yeah, Guru Maharaj. Lovely class, of course. Lovely. Always the same thing. It's so, so powerful to understand that deeply and to experience deep more this Bhagavad Gita 10:10, this principle of Bhakti Vedanta, how it comes together, this attraction from Radha to Krishna and Krishna to Radha. It is so simple when you receive the mercy of Prem, that you need to receive the mercy of Prem. So without Lord Chaitanya, forget it. Without the representative of Lord Chaitanya, forget it. You will wander and wander. It's not only what you teach, but it's especially, well, both, it's a combination. These vibrations, they clean you out inside and they give you the possibility to understand it yourself when you read things that it, and this is such a miracle. This is Krishna consciousness is such a miracle, man. This is so unbelievable, fantastic. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine anymore my life without this, because I really live for this now. This is really become a devotee. You don't become a devotee all by yourself. It's not by wearing those clothes. It's not by saying, I'm your guru now because I'm older than you and because I'm a longer devotee than you, etc., etc., etc. No, no. It's because how much have you been clarified? Have you been cleaned out? How clean is your temple by the mercy of your guru? It's so, yeah, that's really Guru Tattva is really my horse where I sit on.
Yeah. It's that statement of Jesus, blessed are the pure in heart, they shall see God.
Yeah.
And practically, if you're really seeing God, you see him in his name, you see him in the pastimes, in the philosophy, in the world even.
Yeah.
See, but there's the devotion has to be there, otherwise we don't see.
But you need to be purified first.
You need to be
Don't
purified.
think.
That's why, yeah. See, again, the philosophy, see, it's all in the book. Mars Parikshit attained it by hearing from empowered devotee. Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam teaches it's by the regular classes in Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavat, truth, regular classes, all that's troublesome to the heart, and service to the devotee, all that's troublesome to the heart is eliminated, and then you get the awakening. And it happens very fast here. Yeah. See, it's what we're doing is unknown to most of the world, even the world of religious Vaishnavas, and most are on the level of religion. They don't know this because you have to be awakened and you have to hear from a really qualified, empowered devotee. And it's not superficial qualification that, oh yeah, well, have you followed the program of Prabhupada? Were you initiated by this guru or that guru from Prabhupada directly? Oh, then that's all external. No, do you see the symptoms of internal empowerment? Do you see extraordinary knowledge coming from the mouth of that devotee? Do you see extraordinary, ecstatic, intimate relationship with God that you can see? And then they'll comment like I do here. I tell you, well, do you see that you see it in the book? You need to see it in the person. Then you found the devotee Bhagavat. See, it's the devotee Bhagavat and book Bhagavat. See, the Rhythmics say, no, all you need is the book Bhagavat. That's the devotee Bhagavat. And you know why that's not true? Because they're saying it. See, they're acting like a devotee Bhagavat just by saying that. They're giving you a conclusion that's faulty. So you're not a real Bhagavat, even though you're imitating. You can say, oh, no, it's not me, I'm not. No, well, you just acted as a Bhagavat, but a faulty one, because you're not given the real conclusion. The real conclusion is as it is.
It's by the action of a devotee Bhagavat and the book Bhagavat. That means there's got to be a real deal in both cases. There has to be a real scripture and a real manifestation in person scripture.
Yeah.
See, that's the book. See, so everybody's imitating. You can't get out of it. If you open your mouth and you give a concept, oh, you're acting as let me examine. Are you a real devotee Bhagavat? Oh, no, I'm a Rhythmic. No, you're a hypocrite. No, you don't know you're a hypocrite. You're just a neophyte. They don't know nothing. They try to act. See, because if I follow, well, this Rhythmic told me that Prabhupada he's acting as a director. So he misdirected me. See, I'm not misdirecting you. I say, you see, is Gohari, is he a devotee Bhagavat or not? I teach you even the standard. Does he have ecstatic devotion? Can you check that in the map book? These books are maps of the real path into the kingdom. So you go directly without getting all bewildered and all going this way and that way and around the mountain, because you got people that are not devotee Bhagavats representing the book Bhagavat, but not clearly, logically, in an empowered way, in an anointed way. See? So that's the essence. I mean, I'll throw myself out of a job. If you don't see those qualities, I stand by that philosophy and I'll point it out in the book. And if you see I'm not that, get rid of this guy. Get rid of that Gohari Das, that wannabe, that imitator.
People in the world, they're so dumbed down. They're so in this illusion of you never raise your voice. They would rather listen to liars, backstabbers who smile than somebody who raises their voice enthusiastically sharing the truth. We're a lion-like disciplined line. I remember in Mayapur, I shared before, but it was so beautiful. I went to the corner store to get milk. I could still hear you 100 meters away, 4 stories up, because that's the lion-like empowerment that you have in the disciplined line. I'm listening at the little dukan, the little shop on the corner. It's so above all the bang, bang, bang and the 1,000 million names of Vishnu. I'm hearing your roaring, and that's what I like, because I don't. Yeah.
I was listening to your roars without knowing what you were saying. I didn't understand one word. And I love that. And these expressions and your I didn't know what you were saying, Guru Maharaj. Come on, continue. You touched my heart. Come on.
Most people think this guy's nuts, man. What is he so aggressive? Why is he so angry? Yeah, my ex-wife, when she went to these gurus, then she started to look at my preaching and think, oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah. See, she took all that on. She thinks this is, you're not devotees, you're not supposed to be. They're humble, they're praying mantises. And then they go and you get up close to them, they gobble you up, man. The praying mantis does that. And the insects go, oh, let's go to this holy insect, man. He's praying. And they get up, but inside the mind of the praying mantis wants to eat you. See, that's the world. That's the lions and tigers and some of these gurus. They're up there like this, humble pies and all that, and they take away your bhakti. You don't know that. You need the protection of a real guru to see these things. Otherwise, you're in danger. That's just how this works. If you want to follow this path, if you want to make it hard, don't accept a bona fide spiritual master. The only one that could get through it just by the book is a person that has ecstatic love. Then it's still better if you have like a real devotees association, more advanced, big brother, big sister, right? Yeah, that's how Krishna works.
Yeah. I mean, all the pastimes, the cowherds sitting on the banks and sharing together, the picnic is what's going on here.
Yeah.
It's sharing together, appreciating another devotee's intimacy with Krishna in whatever form. I like that. Like Granadhar, he would like
Yeah.
to make friends with all the devotees and appreciate their mellows, their rasa. I think fascinating. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah. Boy, this Zara, where did she come from? She looked like a nice, she's very sensitive. Like she says, it's like Radha and Krishna are here. She's picking it up. Yeah, I mean, when Lord Chaitanya came, people, because of that vibration, see, and which is very unique and very special, that's Vrindavan. That was coming out. And then people, they started the right ones, the ones that were related to him started to pick it up. They realized, oh, this is where to be. This is where to go. This is what I was looking for. See, that's how it works. Is a vibration, and that's what it worked with Jesus. His vibration went out, but his vibration was very hard to pick up. Only 11 really got him. The rest were the multitudes. And the same thing with Lord Caitanya. The multitudes came, and then he came into a city, and he's in ecstasy, right? And he's chanting in ecstasy, and many people were coming, multitudes. But then there was two there, Rupa and Sanatan. And so the Lord says, actually, I came here for you two persons, because they're the only ones who stayed. The rest just went away, and they were just left. He was left with those two. And that's usually how it is. I came here for those two, because they were real devotees who really wanted bhakti. They picked up the vibration. They were already advanced from, So Jesus said the same thing, and I say the same thing, Lord Jesus. They're always, for this stage, we come here to preach to those who are taught by God already. Otherwise, you can't understand here. You'll be with more Navaiti. If you're taught by God, and taught by God is you're in touch with your heart, the super soul is active. This will really activate it. See? Or if you just somehow or other you want it, the Lord knows who he wants to draw here. And then you'll come, and then we get together. That's why we got a nice family, people coming here. It's like they're just naturally attracted. This is how the Lord saves people. Then those who are more in a weakened condition realize, oh, wow, this is where the shelter is. They feel, see? So the Lord's grace goes out more and more. You're going to see more and more people are coming. Look, 24 people here now today. It's getting so powerful. It's getting so wonderful. It's like, what are you going to do? Everybody wants to be happy. I want to be happy. Everybody, find the happiest place you can be with the people with the biggest smiles and the biggest realization, the biggest knowledge, the biggest happiness, that's what's beginning to manifest here. The biggest mercy, right? Should be big, 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 big. We don't have to do big deities in Mayapur, big temples there. We just got big happiness, man, big understanding, big knowledge. See, all internal stuff, man. And then you can come as you are. I can wear a t-shirt. I don't have to dress for success. Everybody in the world or in religion, they all got to dress for success because that's their props. They don't have this kind of power, man. Look at Jesus. He just actually he was a poor guy, man. No shoes, just walked. We had the power of the word, man. Power of the anointing, power of ecstasy, power of truth. See? Radiant from that. See? So that's what's real, man. That's our treasure, man. This is the greatest treasure in the world. Yeah. It's like a currency. Finance is very important to people. That's what I learned in being with this Bitcoin thing. Finance, very important, very foundational, And it's interesting. Currency, right? Means current. It's the currency. Yeah, currency. That's why the finances is that's the wealth is very important. The finance is very important to people. Very important to demons. Listen up, you little demons up there. Listen up, you little persons, you demigods. You're also into currency. See? Oh, you want to find where the most wealth is? You got to find the highest vibration frequency current. See, that's here. We got that flowing through our Sangha, man. We got this currency that just electrifies you, man. It's those who have the highest currency, they know it's about it's about some kind of love, a love current. See, then we have this ecstatic love current flowing through here, which gives us the greatest wealth, the greatest current, the greatest currency that is communicated, and we do like exchanges here. This is what currency is meant to have an exchange with. See, so we exchange here, see? But this exchange is wonderful. It's with the Lord directly, and it wakes people up. See, this is where it's like the way it is, you're so rich. See, it's like, think about it like this. You're so rich, and even in the world, you got so much money. I mean, really got it. And you have a clean heart, somewhat. You want to be not like Bill Gates, you do things so that you can inject people and get their confidence and kill them and get rid of them. That's so hypocritical. No, a real magnanimous person who is really wealthy and rich, it's like you got so much money, you just go around. I'll tell you one guy who was like that, Wayne Dyer. He was a good person, but not good enough, but still a good person. Wayne Dyer, you can look him up. The guy was positive thinker, new age guy. He was into, some level of God, but he ended up on the Mayavadi level. Still, it gave him some power, but he was a good person, and he had a lot of money, man. His books sold, and so many, people gave him all kinds of money. The guy with wealth coming out of his ears, but he was magnanimous. And you know what he did? He would just go down in the street in Maui where he lived, and he looked for any homeless person and give him $100, not dollar bills, $100 bills. Here's a $100 bill for you. He has so much money. That's what magnanimous people do. Now amplify that 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. That's a devotee who is so rich with the real current. The real currency, the real wealth. That was Jesus. That was Lord Caitanya, who just threw it around, gave everybody like $100,000 bills in the form of this attachment to Krishna. That's your $1,000 million bill. That's your winning lottery ticket 1,000,000 times. That attachment that nobody knows. Maya's hiding this. She's hiding that truth. Because if you know that and you get that and you know that you can get it in the association of real devotee, real magnanimous, wealthy devotee that Maya is always trying to hide, isn't she? And that's how you get it. I only have a fraction of that wealth that makes you feel so wealthy. That you just throw it all over the place. This knowledge is power and wealth. And people, go ahead.
I love that pastime of Sridhara and Mahaprabhu. Every day they would meet together. They would enjoy this rasa, but the community around could not see what was going on because they had material eyes. They were looking from a perspective of material wealth. Here's this Brahmin. They saw only Mahaprabhu as a Brahmin. He comes every day and he knocks the price down of this poor banana seller who's giving a cheap price anyway. They see him with material eyes, and that's like the world. They can't see what's going on here. But by and by, we have this great opportunity to shower this in many different ways. Like I think of every city, every town, every village, is every Facebook, every we can just shower this in all of our individual devotional ways. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just plaster it over TikTok. Get on TikTok, and because people they
Yeah.
need content like this. There ain't enough of it. You have so many of these videos, so many, not only my videos, you got anybody that's doing Govindas, you got Lalitas, you got Johans. You can cut them like Tom, you can cut a few of these and different things, put them on TikTok. You know, put them on Rumble, put them on, God, there's so many platforms. Come on, get involved. Let's get practical, you know? Get involved in this, man. You know, get up there, make some testimonies. Be creative, man, with this. You know, throw this mercy around. People, all they got is it's so boring now. I look at TikTok, I gotta go like this. You know, oh, boring, same old, same old. You can see these guys are just trying to, just try to be somebody, you know, and to get hits, and you know, they got all these motives. Okay, move on. You know,
Don't let this don't let this opportunity pass you by. Prabhupada had to go to Japan to publish books. Now we can do it from our phone, and so many other things many other things we can do. Music, facility.
Put Lalita's ecstasy, you know, cut a nice video of her laughing and crying, and give it a little explanation of what's going on in the path, and all kinds of creative things. Get creative, for God's sakes, people. You know, you got all the tools. You got, you know, a computer is a super duper thing, man. You know, learn how to do a few things on the thing. You got AI now. You know, you guys are way behind. They got AI to make it even easier. They got all these AI programs that'll teach you and do oh my God, man. So anyway, anybody who gets this understanding, you know, you can do like that. You know, get it out, spread the mess. They need this content, man. We got it. I mean, Krishna's given it. Might as well pass it around. This is the wealth, this vibration. Who knows who will touch? Look, Zara just ended up finding. See, she was on YouTube, I think, and just kind of just connected, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So, anything else anybody want to say? So Zara says, thanks so much. I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm just enjoying this and need some time, another time. Thank you so much. I need some time, yeah. Need to integrate it, man. Yeah. This is the first time I'm here. I hope Maharaj Guru will be coming live often. Yeah, I come live very often, man. Don't worry. That's amazing that Lalita didn't even understand the words you were saying, but she certainly could feel them. Yeah. Yes, I feel you, Zara, are picking us up. Who is Phenomenus 1000?
That's me.
Oh, that's you. Okay, great. I will be delighted to come here. Great. Yeah, keep coming there. Yeah, that's how it works. You just keep coming, and it all just starts to happen. Tonight's the night we're going to make it happen tonight. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Zara's really getting it, man. She's really picking it up. Yeah, she says, this is absolutely beautiful and so genuine. We are a global family. Yes, shared on my Facebook. All right, see? Yes, it's amazing. Yeah.
She's the ex of the truth seeker. Do you remember? The person who came in class and his name was Truth Seeker?
Nope, I don't quite remember, but yeah. Okay, great. Awesome. All right, so why don't we take a little break here? That's good. A couple hours now. That's good. Thank you very much. Let's play this Fanny's favorite song and our favorite song. Boy, Mahavira, he's getting a lot of attention here, huh? Every day he's our theme song.
He did the job, man. It's
Yeah,
such a fantastic song.
yeah. I have a feeling he's going to come back someday. I kind of missed the guy. It was really nice. We had nice discussions, you know. He was really, I don't know what the heck happened. I'm going to play another one, actually. One of his. I have a whole bunch of here. I might play a few of them, you know, just a little part of a few of them. This is from that album we made, all at once, like boom, boom, boom. I like this one.
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Sri Govinda Gopinatha Vadana Mohan Shyamukunda Radha Ki Govardhan Kalindi Yamucha Jaya Mama Keshikata Vamshivara Dvadashaka Jahasa Palila Kailo Sri Nandanandan Sri Nandaya Shabda Jaya Jaya Govaga Shri Namadi Jaya Jaya Tendu Vatsaga Jaya Vrishabha Jaya Yatira Sundari Jaya Purnamasi Jaya Abhira Nagari Jaya Jaya Gopishwara Vrindavana Jaya Jaya Krishna Sakha Bhaktu Twijara Jaya Rama Bhakta Jaya Rohini Nandan Jaya Jaya Vrindavana Vasi Jatha Jaya Jaya Tvija Patni Jaya Naga Kanyaga Bhakti Jaya Hara Maya Govinda Chara
This was written from about our Sangha. It's called Temple of the Heart.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devam Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschata Deshatarine Jai Govinda Jai Gopal Keshava Madhava Dinadayana.
Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. We'll see you in a little bit, huh?